welcome to my channel. If you found yourself here today on my channel, then chances are you're probably toying with the idea of taking a Vegas trip. Well, I did that just a few weeks ago, and while I was there, I took some notes, so I have a few nuggets of information that you might find helpful if you are thinking of planning a trip to Vegas. So let's jump right into this video, waste no more time, let's do it. Las Vegas, also known as the city that never sleeps, Sin City, and the entertainment capital of the world. Whatever you want to call it, one thing's for sure, it remains at the top of many bucket lists. While this vibrant city has something to offer everyone, there's still a chance this place may not be right for you. In today's video, I want to focus on 5 reasons why some vacationers may feel like they've been jaded by their trip to Vegas. Let's jump into it. So here we are on the plane. Everyone's excited about what we have ahead of us. Yes, we are going to Vegas, the city of live shows, gambling, and bright lights. I mean, Vegas is like none other, right? Now, in my humble opinion, the best way to get to Vegas is by flying. Yes, it's going to be more expensive than driving. However, it's faster and less stressful. Now, whether you're going to drive your own car or rent a car, those things can add up over time. You have to consider the price of gas nowadays and stopping for food. And then once you get to Vegas, there's parking fees now, which we'll talk about later. And I mean, since you're not driving, you'll be able to enjoy these beautiful views if you're lucky enough to get a window seat. And if not, that's fine too, because you'll get to relax and just enjoy the flight and not have to worry about anything. Now, plane ticket prices can vary throughout different times of the year, so just do your homework and check around, and you'll be surprised. Maybe with the time that you save from not driving, you'll be able to spend a little extra time in Vegas. If you decide to drive, just be aware that I-15 is one of the most congested highways in the country, and it can be a nightmare, especially during peak travel times.
Who needs to go to the hotel when you can just gamble at the airport? Gotta have something to do, right?
Las Vegas has gone through dramatic changes in recent years. It was known in the past for its value and giving tourists the biggest bang for their buck. Well, not anymore. Right after touchdown, it was time to start shelling out the dough. I mean, you've got to get from the airport to your hotel. This is an area where it's up to you. If you want to go with a cab or call an Uber, we chose to do a limo. If you choose this option, this is a $90 flat rate for this 5-minute drive from the airport to the hotel. But this brings me to my first reason why you might feel a little jaded after taking a trip to Vegas. Vegas is expensive. Being that we are on vacation, we normally don't mind paying higher prices, but to feel flat out ripped off when you're trying to relax and have fun just really sucks. Now consider this room. A room like this on the strip right now is going to run you anywhere from $450 to $500 a night. Now, this is a suite, and perhaps you don't need something this big. You just need a basic room. So if I were you, I would go with that. And what you can do is go ahead and book a basic room with the hotel. Once you get to the hotel, at check-in, ask if they have any upgrades available. If there are, a lot of times what can happen is you can get that room at a discounted rate if they have availability. The dining experience in Vegas can be amazing, but it's also going to come with a hefty price just like the hotels. A breakfast for two in Vegas can run you as much as $50. If you're looking for dinner, that can go as high as $500 or more. Make sure you leave some room in your budget for unplanned spending like this. We went into this little Hershey's store. We were in there for about 10 minutes, and this 10-minute little trip turned into a $20 venture. It was $11 and some change for this bag of candy, and of course we had to have water, so that was another $7 for a bottle of water. If you're a fan of the show Stranger Things, we found this setup here and walked through. Got a lot of cute little pictures. My son is a huge fan of the show, so we were able to walk through here, and as you could see, there's quite a few people that were going through, but we managed to still make it back to the little couch and get some pictures and things. One thing to note about this is actually free. In the form of resort fees. These can sometimes be actually more than the room. Restaurants charge concession fees or a service charge on your food bill without even telling you. You'll see a CNF, which stands for concession and franchise fee, or you'll see an RRF, which is the restaurant regulation fee. These fees can be anywhere from 4 to 5%. If you actually take the time and notice it, sometimes you can go and ask the manager to waive it, and they will. I would also leave room service alone. Those fees will get you also, but if you don't mind at the end of the day paying $50 for a simple breakfast, then have at it. Also, make note of the little gift shops inside of the hotels or the little essential shops. When you go in there to buy an item, make sure that you look and see that there is a price on that item. Some of these shops surge price. What that means is the busier the hotel is and the more people staying there, the higher of a price they charge for their items. So just be vigilant. And it really would probably be better just to go on over to a nearby CVS or Walgreens. The internet. Internet fees are supposed to be included in the resort fee. However, every hotel has a limit on how many devices can connect within 24 hours to their internet. So make sure you're careful not to exceed that. Any device over the limit will get you charged per day. If you plan on using an ATM while you are in Vegas, get ready. Those fees are insane. Many longtime goers are pretty upset about parking fees now. So that is another fee you'll have to contend with if you drive. If you are military, you can present your ID at the rewards desk and they'll work with you on getting that fee handled there. If you plan on drinking in Vegas, it's going to cost you. Drinks at the clubs or the pools in Vegas are astronomical. I'm talking $30 to $40. In the hotel bars, you're looking at $10 to $15. Next up, let's talk about the weather and the walking. Las Vegas is drug user population and their homeless population. You'll see them all over the place doing what they do. And yes, all of this contributes to Vegas's vibrant atmosphere. Visitors should remain vigilant at all times and be aware of your surroundings to ensure your safety and a secure experience while you're in Vegas. With close to 40 million visitors a year, crime and scams are on the rise in Vegas. If you're there for the nightlife, be sure to watch out for fake promoters trying to sell you wristbands, packages, or easy club entry. And beware of taking pictures with the street performers or the showgirls, who have been known to cause a scene when they don't get what they want. And you can't talk about Vegas without talking about gambling. Not everybody goes to Vegas to gamble, but it can be a fun and thrilling experience. But it's essential that you approach gambling with caution. Set limits for yourself. Keep in mind that gambling should be a form of entertainment. The primary goal should be to enjoy the experience and not rely on it to make you money. Many would argue that gambling in Vegas has gone downhill. Some will even take it a step further and say that you have better odds and options in the state that you're from if you have casinos there. Vegas casinos have taken steps that make it harder to win in their establishments. These steps have massively increased the house's edge. Some consider the tactics pretty shady, while also noticing that the slots have gotten even tighter. The casual gambler that wins generally gives back their money within the same trip, sometimes even in the same day. Just be sure that if you are going to be gambling, sign up for the Players Club rewards. At the end of the day, Vegas is a unique and exciting destination with a vibrant atmosphere. But it is crucial that you be aware of the potential downsides. Vegas is expensive. It's hot and crowded. The liberal policies there on the streets will have you seeing some things that you do not see at home. These things may have you feeling some type of way about your vacation. Ultimately, it comes down to personal preference. There are still many people who find joy in the city's diverse entertainment options, the world-class dining, and the awesome shows there. And of course, let's not forget the gambling and the nightlife. Remember, plan your trip wisely, set realistic expectations, and make the most of your time in the famous city. Alright guys, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for hanging out, watching the video. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you found any of this helpful for you. And I wish you the best of luck in making your decision. If you decide to go, have an amazing time and stay safe. Bye-bye.